Hello everybody, how are you going? Welcome back to Bloons Tower Defence 6, where I want to see how far can you get if you never get an upgrade. Now I did have a little bit of help to decide a map from our OpenAI friends, and it came out as Cubism, and I'm going to be playing on hard, just to be throwing in a bit of extra here, but like I said, no upgrades, all towers. But at least now just having sorted down, it does allow me plenty of time to be saving up a boatload of cash to be going, what do I want to be spamming this entire map with? As I could place down tier 1 or tier 000 banana farms, tier 000, anything like that, and there's going to be a lot of it because by round 40, which is almost 30 rounds now, which isn't many, I need to be taking out the Moab with only tier 1s. So ice might do a little bit, but I feel like the ice doesn't really do anything unless you level it up, and I feel like that's a very common thing for everyone. So maybe something like the Spike Factory would make a lot of sense. I'm going to be grabbing a banana farm just to be getting my money up, because like I said, I'm going to be needing every single possible person and as much damage as possible. So I guess who is good damage for buck? Or it's not even about that, it's just about damage generally. The sniper isn't too bad, the buccaneer isn't too bad, even the bomb shooter's not too bad. Dart monkey I think is a complete waste of time for a tier 000. Wizard, yeah, so there will be things I can get, but I'm just worried about the big balloons and doing enough damage to them long term. Look at Sorta though, just still being an absolute beast, and let's just see what level is she now. She is level 4, but that's fine. I haven't paid for any upgrades, and I'm now just continuing to get my banana farms now up to 3, and I think I might stop there before it gets too crazy, as I now only have 20 rounds. I mean, I guess there's no particular reason to be putting things down too early, as I will be able to afford everything I need in terms of all the base towers are so cheap, relatively speaking, especially if I can get my, what is it, 6th banana farm. Sadly, it just will not want to fit over there, but hey, I can put it down there and just wiggle it all around, maybe fit another one in. Yes, there we go. Now we are cooking with gas. Look at that, 2, 4, 6, 8, 7, whatever it is. There's a lot on the screen, and oh, hello there. Let me just make sure I use the abilities just to get all the way through. Just continue to get my banana farms, I guess. As like I said, I'm just going to need so many towers, and they're so inefficient without any upgrades. Oh, hello there. I just need to be getting off you and using the ability again. Oh, sadly, I didn't use it very well, but it should be maybe able to come back around by the time that I get it back. Come on, where else can I fit you? We got one in there? Surely. Nope, you go away. Bye-bye. But hey, now that there is only 6 rounds to go before I get to round 40, I definitely need to be starting to look at who I want to be getting. So I'm thinking a buccaneer in the top triangle, maybe a wizard monkey, or I guess I've got the cash, so maybe do I just go super monkey? I mean, it's not fantastic, but it's better than basically everyone else in base form, so I might as well look at it, and especially just try to use its range in a good way. Otherwise, I think a Spike Factory will be very, very nice long term, so I might whack one of them down, but for now, just racking it up. So like I was saying, I'm just going to be going ahead and putting a buccaneer down on here, and then a super monkey right, where it makes sense, right slap bang in the middle of this entire shenanigans. There we go. Otherwise, I'm also just thinking a druid because they're actually pretty darn decent, even though I don't get my full usual coverage. Oh, but yeah, actually, how am I going to be taking out camos long term, as there's not many things that can see camos off the get-go. I guess ninjas are going to have to be my friends, and maybe I just line the front with ninjas. I mean, let me just use Sorta's ability so I can take out lead. So I need, I guess, a bomb shooter, of which I might as well just chuck down because I can. You can go up the front as well. There we go. Boom. There we go. Everyone gets rid of you. But I think for the camo department, just ninjas everywhere, as there's no one else that can see them, is there? Nope, no one else. So ninja. Around 39 though, and things are going fairly swimmingly. I mean, the balloons are getting a little bit further than I expected them to, having so many ninjas and super monkey and everyone else in there, but I'm not dead yet. And so now that it's round 40, or it will be round 40 with $3316, is there anyone else that I want to be buying? You know what? I might just go ahead and grab a few more buccaneers just because they can be so good. I mean, I wish I could give them a little bit more power, but it is what it is. They can just swivel both ways, go all around, and then honestly, subs, if I can fit them in between, will be coming in board as well. Come on, you can go in there. Sadly not. I could go down the back. I am thinking that I would just grab another Spike Factory because I can, and from there, love and life. Another $806, but nah, I'll be sweet. Look at this, banana out the wazoo, and I just have to be making sure that everyone can take him out. Yes, they certainly can. Well then, straight back onto Autosat, and let's just see how far can I go just spamming everything. Ooh, Reinforced, eh? I don't know how to be taking out them because the bomb shooters clearly didn't do anything. Mortar, ninja, boomerang, none of that. I mean, I can try some mortars. I can just put them down the bottom left and see what happens. And I guess I could get a village. Increases the range of all monkeys in its radius by 10%. I mean, guess that does make sense, and at least it does provide something, which is what I thought it did, but it's not really what I'm after it for. I wish I could just get the regen blocker and everyone else like that. Otherwise though, with 18 grand, it's time for some more super monkeys, and they're going to be coming around and probably just filling up the start here. Geez, they're big though. They were never that big. They used to be the size of a ninja or a wizard, but now they just made them ridiculous, just to balance them out a bit, I guess. And also, if there was ever a time to be just leveling people up like the Dartling Gunner, I guess now would be the time, as I don't need to be sinking any money into them long term. I mean, I did discover that they're actually pretty darn good if I use them correctly in relation with, who was it, a druid, I believe is what I was using last time, and it worked very, very well. Sadly, they will not be able to hit what I want them to hit in terms of the camos, but that's fine. I've got about 1 million ninjas that can hopefully do all the camo I even need, and I've still got 32 grand, and I really don't know what I can ever do with that much money, as nothing's that expensive. Like, I'm gonna just instantly run out of things to be putting down. I mean, I can keep putting super monkeys down, but to what end? Look, I could just put a super monkey down, and oh my goodness, see, how am I meant to be taking out camo leads? That's a serious problem, camo leads. Anyway, let's just see how we go with this entire guy with the spread and the Moabs and everyone else. Come on, break down. Okay, the ninjas did well. Everyone else did well. And I think Sorter's going to hard carry me here. But I just need to be taking it off auto start. Just because I don't know how I can take out camo leads without Sorter. Who can see it? I mean, the ninjas can see it, but they can't take it out. The spikes can take it out. The ice can't do anything because it can't pop lead balloons. I think I only have Sorted to be able to pop those, and that's a problem, is that they could just come out round after round after round after round. I mean, the ninja, or the wizard can't see it. It would need an upgrade to monkey sense. Yeah, that will be a problem. Well then, I guess it is what it is. I must admit, I do absolutely hate how messy the entire thing is. It just looks so ridiculous just having this many towers, not being able to upgrade anyone, and they don't even look that cool because they just have their standard old selves, no super monkeys or anything like that. But look, they're doing the job still with 26 grand, so I guess I might as well just go crazy with the spike factories at the end here. Just place down every single possible one I can get my hands on. I mean, this banana farm can go away. There's no need for him to be there. And look at this, spike factories out the wazoo, and they're a great way to be spending money because they're $1,000 each, but they're just, I mean, they can only produce so many spikes, and I don't think eventually that it will be enough. Oh, and also I've just realized what I've done to the poor computer. My goodness, the amount of stacks that it has to just deal with now. I'm sorry, but hey, this is all in the name of science, really, and my goodness, those balloons are getting through, and it's only around 63. Holy moly. Okay, what can I do? Snipers? I mean, they're not really good for anything though, not in mass balloon sense. So what is good for mass balloons? Not much really. Oh my goodness. I mean, especially if they're camos like that, I can put more ninjas down the back. But yeah, there's not much. Maybe I'll just go crazy with Buccaneers down the back. Here we go. Buccaneer. Oop, yeah, there we go. Buccaneer. Really, I ended up still having 13 grand after that. I mean, that's every Buccaneer and I guess one sub that I could fit down there, and I still have 13 grand. There are so many towers on the screen. Hopefully it just allows me to survive a little bit longer though. But look, these balloons are charging, and I guess I do have Sorter's ability to kind of get me out of danger if I really need, and I'm glad that I have her, otherwise I'd be dead. I mean, I wouldn't be able to take out the camo leads it is, but really, otherwise, there's not much I can do. I can only put so many towers on the screen before there's too many stacks and too many darts and too many bombs for the computer to handle, and the balloons will just go straight on through. As much as I can complain about having too much money, at the same time, it's not a complaint about having too much money. It's the fact that I can't spend it fast enough, because I'm sure that I will need to be having as much money spent as possible if I have any chance of getting all the way to around 80. As we saw, the balloons were just going cruising through, and that's around 62, 63, 64. It's now around 60, I guess 8, and it's not going to be going too well over the next few rounds if I don't get more firepower. To be honest though, this is also one of the times where I'm deeply interested in who is going to be the monkey star of this entire situation. I mean, besides sort of she got a massive head lead, already having 40,000, but besides her, who is in the runner-up spot? As there are so many contenders, I feel like some of these ninjas up the front, I mean, there are a lot of ninjas, so maybe not, but 2,500, probably the super monkeys, yeah, 17,000, boomerang, not doing too well. I mean, the mortars might end up doing alright as well, but there's just a lot of people to be sharing a lot of popping power with, and that's what I need, because they can't all take it on their own. But who is going to come out champion? Who is in the best spot? And who has the arm of the gods? Already back up to 15,000, or probably almost, yeah, there we go, 16,000. So I might as well just continue with my ninja spree up the front here. I mean, the attacks are doing what they do, but the ninjas are just the camo detectives. And it's so good that ninjas can still see camos. Imagine if they got rid of that. People would have an absolute meltdown. There'd just be no way to do this. I just don't have any other camo detection. Whoa, that is a lot of regens, and I don't even know if I can get rid of them. I mean, I might as well just use Sword's ability just to make sure that they get rid of them all. Oh my goodness, I didn't even get them all. Holy moly, they were going to take me out. That is insane. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why were they just able to get through so easily? I don't even know what I would change to do that. And I didn't even notice what was really going on until halfway through. I was going, oh yeah, okay, I can just hear more sounds, focusing on bananas. Yeah, just changing some people around, looking at the mortar. And then I went, hang on, they're seemingly getting a little bit too far through for my liking. And then I went, oh, they're regen balloons. And of course, usually you'd just be able to swipe and dice and not have to worry about it, especially if you got things like a druid who can just take them out and a village that stops a regrow, all of that kind of stuff. But that was deadly. Round 76, hey. I am interested to continue and see. I have 20 grand, but what can I do with $20,000 to try and get the regens down? As there was so many of them still. It was as though I didn't even do anything to them. I don't know why. To be fair, there aren't many towers on the right side here that aren't already on the screen, especially then ones that would do anything to a regen. I've already got the Moabs, Dartling Gunner. I mean, I don't have the flight because they're just useless, I think, especially in these kind of rounds, unless you can upgrade them. Of course, a Flying Fortress, incredible, but tier 1 or tier 000, Monkey Ace, useless in my eyes. So I'm going to whack a couple more Spike Factories down the back here. Just in case. I mean, I might as well, you know, anywhere I can fit them. There you go, sure thing. And then I'm wondering if some ice, perhaps around, would at least slow them down, or I don't know how that would work, as I've got just so many darts everywhere. That's what I'm really quite worried about. If it freezes it, it can't take it out. Of course, I have people like the wizards, so maybe I can put some ice over here. If the super monkeys get out of the way, maybe at least it would just slow them down if nothing else. But really, I don't know how you can take out that many regen balloons with what I've got. Yes, I could go ahead and get rid of some of my banana farms to be opening up this top level up here, but it wasn't an area thing. I've got enough people down, I think. I mean, clearly not, but it was more like a type of tower thing, and I don't know how I can deal with that. Maybe I do just sell these two and just line it with Spike Factories up here as well. I just don't know, as the Spike Factories did cream them at the end just because they had a decent amount of time to be building it up. You can go as well, but still, it's only so many spikes they can get down in a certain amount of time. Can you reach? Oh, I don't know if that can reach. I'll try it. I might as well put it down. I got 5 grand left. That one might reach as well. That's the best I can do. Maybe some more druids, just because I like them and they're one of my favorite towers, but I really don't think they're going to be doing much. Pretty much I'd say the entire map is full. There's not many more places where I can put people. I'll put a few more ice towers down because I can afford it. I can put another druid. Here, there, somewhere. No, apparently not. I can't put anyone else really anywhere. I would say this is basically full. Sure, Engineer Monkey, if you want to come along for a ride, come along for a ride. There we go, right smack bang in the middle there. But if that can't beat it, I don't know what can. There is towers of all shapes and sizes here. I've got virtually every single possible type of tower besides flying guys. I've got super monkeys everywhere. I've got stacks of stacks. So if it doesn't do it, it doesn't do it. And that will answer my question. And I think it very well may be round 76 that takes me out. I will just use Sword's ability a little bit earlier. I'll play it a bit slower so the tick counts all right. And let me just use this and hope that, oh, it got rid of a whole bundle and maybe they'll be able to get taken out right at the end there. Oh my goodness, there was so much going on there, but no, there's just too much. Look at that, still wow, like 150, which is so close. What? And I died from that? I guess because it's on hard, so I guess you'd survive that? Maybe? Oh, if it was 94 rainbows, then you're definitely dead. Whatever it is, I don't think I can beat that. I've continued it once, I've used all my cash. After having boundless cash, I've just ran out of space and ran out of popping power, and that was why I just needed cash from the start. I needed to be filling the screen, I filled the screen, and that was that. That's the best I can do. So let me know if you have any particular tower, way, or strategy just to be beating around 76, because those regens are nasty, and I feel like generally they're not. So it shows you the difference between tier 0s and even just a tier 3.